Hey guys! Cool. So today we're going to be talking about cheese. For a lot of people, cheese is a normal part of life, but not for everyone. For instance, for me, it's not been part of my life ever really, because I don't really tolerate milk so much, so I got rid of it. But recently, I kind of opened myself up to the possibility of having a bit of cheese because I wanted to make a gluten-free pizza because I got loads of flours, I'm stocked up, and I wanted to make the most of it and make a gluten-free pizza. It's been like 4 years since I had a pizza, and I really, more than anyone, I love like Italian thin crust, like pizzas, beautiful stuff, but the problem is I used to always get like a reaction after it, from the mozzarella, it's high in lactose, and like the gluten in the base. But I was like, let's go for a bit of food technology. So so I was reading actually. There's actually 3 types of cheeses. There's like a hard mature cheese, which is the one I went for. There's like a freshly made, like a mature cheese, which is like an example is like a cheddar, for instance. And then there's like a fresh cheese, which is a fresh cheese like a mozzarella, for instance. And then there's like a processed cheese, which is the crap you find in McDonald's in their burgers. So basically, I found out the hard cheese is basically most of like the watery part, which has most of the lactose is squeezed out, and 99% of it is squeezed out. So like there's just trace amounts of like lactose and a lot less whey. So I kind of, reading up on that, I found that this should be, if I'm going to be able to consume cheese, then this should be the one. Because I looked at other cheese alternatives out there, and to be honest, they're so expensive, and also just really scarce as well. So I was just like, let's go for this. And I just went for mature British cheese. It's hard, it's really hard. If you look at that. Yeah, not like a mozzarella. It's like a mozzarella is like a balloon full of water almost. It's really kind of watery, and it's full of lactose, and also like processed. In processed cheeses they actually put more kind of milk in it. They make it creamier as well. So that definitely wasn't for me. So I went for this hard cheese and made the pizza. And it's been ages since I had the pizza. Put it on, and to be honest, it's not been great. At all. Had a reaction straight away. Well, not straight away, really. Actually, probably about 3-4 hours afterwards. And today, it's just the side effects are even worse. Eczema's come up. Actually, I was going to show you the eczema, but in this light, you can't really see it so much. It's died down a bit. But eczema's just came up. Shut up. Haven't had eczema in so long. But my joints, it just now, genuinely, is so painful. Because I have Crohn's, it's like an autoimmune disease, so you react to some foods, and this has been a reaction. God knows how I'd feel if I had the mozzarella, because I haven't had cheese and milk in so long, so I'm probably even less tolerant to it than I used to be, because I've cut it out completely. But basically, just the feeling I have on my hips, mainly my hips actually, all around my hips, and a bit on my spine as well, it's really worrying. It's just like a crushing feeling. It's like my body's just reacting to it, and it's seizing up around it. It's so painful walking. I'm walking like I'm just. It's just embarrassing to see myself. I look really old, to be honest. I'm 21. Reaction. It's about 24 hours since I had the pizza, and it's not been good at all. But saying that, cheeses, to be honest, if you look at them on the back, if you look here, it says carbohydrates 3 grams. So I'm not sure about that, but basically then it says sugars 0. So sugars in cheese would be lactose, so it should have no lactose. But I guess I am just dairy intolerant. I've had whey shakes before, and I completely broke up in spots everywhere. Felt really bad as well. So it's just not for me. And I guess But like if you're going to try cheese and you're not great with milk, then go for a hard cheese. I tried it, it didn't work, but I gave it a go. Now I have to mend myself, kind of get back to how I used to be, because it's really hit me hard. Literally, it's like I've just been hit, like, I actually got hit by a car, and it's not been as bad as the pain I'm feeling in my hips at the moment, like, really, really, really tight at the moment. So, just wanted to let you guys know, like,